Now you can. Okay, now you can hear the mic. We're all good. Thanks, guys. Gosh, that's so funny because I was just explaining that I had it all figured out. So we're back on. Will y'all take I know a lot of you guys can send energy out there. Will y'all take a big breath in and blow me some chill here? Okay. I think that we should have everything figured out. I did some test recordings. Everything seemed to work. I barely made the cutoff, but hey, Anastasia. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Joan. Joan, is this your first time? It's good to see you. I don't know if it is. Maybe it's your first time commenting, and Karen, and I did a quick little test stream by accident, but anyway, so we should be good to go. I don't, because it's late, I want to, okay, cool. Because it's late, I think y'all heard my Martin Luther King speech that I gave, or not my speech, not the one that he gave, but I think you heard how much he means to me. If you just happen to be tuning in, essentially, I don't worship any human-born person, but I have such deep, if there's a level under that for Martin Luther King's purpose and mission and life and impact, it would be there. Like my dad is a Southern minister. He just recently retired. My mom was a teacher. I went to K through 8. I went to a predominantly African-American school, and he was completely that's right. Okay, yeah, I don't know about, let me know if you're on YouTube, guys. Dana seems to not know if it's working. Dana, sometimes you have to scroll. I just want to say, like Tara was telling me that the other night, that sometimes you have to scroll to find the new live feed. So maybe look left or right on your, okay, sweet, we are there. Okay, good. So, anyway, I have major hero status for Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. As I said in the first class, at the first swipe of this, that he just really combined a lot of the ideals that I have. He's an intellectual. I'm very emotional, so I really value intelligence and intellect, and he was very learned, which is something that, is an ideal or like an ascension point for me. He was very philosophical, and then really, he was just so brave. As I mentioned in my first talk, he was just so brave. In one of the, it's a different part of the speech I'm about to play of his, but you'll hear, or he talks about, that he knew that he would be, if he made it until next year. Like he knew that, this dark force was coming for him. And that's, it's so easy to talk a game, but he really walked his game and ultimately paid a price. And, sometimes people pass early on and we revere them, and there's this big mystery about what would they have done had they stayed alive. I just feel so deep in my heart that if Martin Luther King Jr. had stayed alive, that I would love him even more than the man my mom and my teachers and my dad and everyone else taught me about. I just have a feeling, given his arc, that he was he was already an amazing person, and I would wish we could have seen 90-year-old Martin. But anyway, this whole class tonight, I'm going to be playing music, artists, that I'm featuring artists tonight that are African American, because our country has been going through a really rough time now, and America, I can't believe I have to even say this, but we wouldn't even be America without African Americans. I mean, it's such a painful time right now, and the contributions on every single area of life and he was fighting for just the right to make that impact. And so it's just, this whole class is just an honor to him. So I'm going to play his speech. I've got this figured out now. I'm going to play two clips from a speech of his. They total about 4.5 minutes, and you can stretch and do whatever you need to do while you listen to Martin Luther King.
Peace on earth this Christmas.
Audible breath in. so disappointed. I can't believe that you guys, I do not know what's going on. I do not understand why you guys are not hearing this all the way through. I apologize for that. I'm really, really okay. Let's I'm confused. So let's just move into the musical part, and let me know if the musical that is so wild. I'm so stunned here. So we're going to move into Sway. So please let me know if you are not hearing any music right now, because you most definitely should be. Also, let me know about the balance and the mic. Okay. Okay, I think I know the answer here. If the music cuts off right now, let me know. Okay, if the music didn't break, I know what's going on, but if the music took a break for 5 seconds while I counted it off, I know what's going on too. Okay, guys. So let's bring me up here so you can see me. Okay, guys. I don't know. The reason that you can hear the music sometimes and not is because it's coming through my microphone, and I'm really sorry for this. I'm super uber confused right now about what's actually going on with my computer, and I think that maybe it's a little more complicated than I thought. You know, I don't really know what to do, but to just sort of take a break on class. I don't know. I really want to teach this class. So, all right. I tell you what, I'm going to shoot for 8:30, and at 8:30, I'm either going to make the decision to do it or not. And I know that you guys will have to bail. I get it. I really just want to do this class on principle now because I've been looking forward to it all day. But I'm going to see if I can figure this out. I really do not understand what is going on. So I will, I'm going to come back at 8:30 and either say yes or no. I'm sorry.